It's exactly 10:04 a.m. Your One Family, One Radio, Super 92.7. And yes, welcome to Family Matters. I did play the theme song for the old movie Family Matters, and it gave me a nostalgic moment. I remember how I used to laugh so much at Steve. If you have ever seen Family Matters, the actual Family Matters, I'm going to try to maybe juggle your memory a bit. It's not Throwback Thursday, I understand, but Family Matters actors. I remember that Steve, which was, of course, Jaleel White. We had Reginald Vell Johnson in it. We had Darius Makari. We had Rosetta Lenoy. We had Sean Harrison, Michelle Thomas. We had Jo Marie Payton. I mean, Steve Urkel. Remember? Oh, okay. I maybe I'm the one who is the old or sound old, but Family Matters theme song I did play. Maybe that may be a staple here where we'll play the Family Matters theme song before we enter Family Matters. Well, welcome to Family Matters, by the way. Well, Family Matters, every weekday we look into different aspects of our lives, different aspects of our journeys, into finding the perfect way to communicate with family. And I'm thinking about this right now, our conversations, our life, growing up, and everything that has to do with us as a family. Sometimes communication could be hard. Sometimes we think to ourselves that what really is going on. But in all, we're still a family, bonded by blood. And sometimes we may not even be blood, but the things that we have gone through and our experiences would make us be part of a family. You are part of this family. You have been listening, or you are listening. If you're just joining in, welcome, have a seat. It usually is an exciting time right here on the Super Breakfast Show. Now, on Wednesday, we had a therapist, Mary with a Voice, and we talked extensively about discipline. A story was sent to us, and we sort of analyzed how a parent actually did discipline his child, which was it was just ridiculous. It was crazy. I thought about it for a long time, how a father would do that to his child. And then something struck me. I'm like, you know what? Why not us on Friday, since it's a little bit easy on Friday? Let's talk about the punishments that you received growing up. The most memorable of them all. It may not be a good memory, but yes. One punishment that happened when you were growing up, you had done something wrong, and whether your mom or your dad had punished you. What was the punishment? The one that you cannot forget in a long time. And we also want to talk about whether or not that punishment made you not go to do that wrongdoing again. Did that punishment make you stop doing that thing that you were punished for? That is what the conversation is going to be about today. Because punishing a child is one thing. Another is ensuring that because of that punishment, they don't do what you had said or what you had punished them for initially. So yes, calling on the show, tell me, what is that one memorable punishment that you were giving as a child? I want to laugh today because, right now it may be laughable, but then it was a big deal. 0705-6900-927. How were you punished as a child when you did something wrong? What was the one that you cannot forget in a hurry? 0705-6900-927 is the number to call me on. 0705-6900-927. Sometimes it may be kneeling down and raising your hands and closing your eyes. Maybe that's cliche. And in recent times, we're seeing go to the naughty corner. Did we have a naughty corner growing up? Or what did your mom do? We had seen a story, even though I know that, yes, we may think that punishing, because I know recent times in schools, it's been said that no child should be beaten or flogged, seeing that in some of the things have happened over time with teachers meting out some rather drastic floggings and beatings that have led to the death of some of these kids. Because yes, just very recently, about 3 to 4 months ago, a boy died because of something that his teacher did. His teacher beat him up for doing something wrong, and it was not a funny sight at all. Like, I don't even know how the parents are coping up until now. But I just want to know, what is that one punishment that you cannot forget in a hurry, that either your mom or your dad meted out to you? Was it them waking you up at 3 a.m. and beating you? Was it the koboko? Was it the belt? And this is a no violence zone. We're glad that these things have ended. And at least I would love to think so. But what is that one punishment that your mom would do or did to you when you were growing up? Or if you're a child or you're young right now and that is something that you remember, that mommy and daddy does this or will do this, and I didn't find it funny. And on top of that, did he make you stop doing that thing that you had done wrong? Did you steal and mommy said, oh, come here, okay, I'm going to beat you and I will beat you to a pulp or something? Was he a morogun? Was it because some parents used to actually beat us up? But let's head to the phone line 0705 6900 Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Samuel. I'm calling from Badagry.
Samuel from Badagry. Samuel, it's great to have you on the show. Samuel, answer this question with a yes or no. Were you a stubborn child?
That was when I was small.
Okay, you were a stubborn child.
Yeah.
So what did you do and what was the punishment?
Let me just tell you the story behind the punishment.
Okay.
And I thank God for the punishment because it made me to stop what I was doing then.
Aha.
I did not know that it's wrong and I was punished for it. And I now realize that this thing, up till now, I think I'm up to 50 years.
Okay.
I have 3 children, my wife. And up till now, I'm still thinking grammar school. I stayed with grandma. Whenever we come back, we never realize that stealing is wrong. We can just walk into our grandma's room, pick money to go and buy some sweet and biscuits.
Okay.
So whenever my mom will come around, who stole this money? Everybody, I would deny it. But on a fateful day, a trap was set. It was just 5 naira. They keep it on top of the market. And as soon as I came back from the school, I went in, picked the money. It's a trap. And they will know who first of all entered the room, who picked the money. So when I picked the money and I went out to get some things to eat, and when I came back, it was like, oh, who picked this money? When I don't come, who take this money? Who take this money? I never responded. So my mom was called. And she was told that I'm the first person to enter the room.
Oh, wow.
She asked me, and I said no. See, that was the first time she flogged out of her.
Yay.
And that was the last time. No,
you ever stole.
The punishment was so heavy that I have to stop doing that immediately. And I thank God that I realized, after the punishment, after the flogging, I now realize that this thing is wrong. This thing is stealing. Understand? So I have to stop, and it has really helped me since then till now.
Okay.
These days you see father, mother, for the child, boy, is it spoil the rod and
spare the rod and spoil
like
the child? Yes.
Yes. No. So whenever a child did something wrong, there are major punishment you can give to him or her for him or her to realize that this thing is wrong. So I thank God then that the punishment came, and after the punishment,
you never did that again.
Yes. Up to now.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
This is my first time of calling.
Oh, this is your first time of calling. Thank you so much for being a part of the family.
You're welcome.
All right, sir. I mean, that is coming from okay, you wanted to say something. Okay, please, by all means, indulge me. Call me back. Let us talk. Well, I mean, that is from someone who is well over 50 coming out to say, you know what, as a young boy, I didn't know that stealing was bad. I stole, I was punished. And since then, and right after then, I made a vow not to go back to that anymore. But we see some situations where even after the punishment, some of these kids still even go back to do some of these things. So do punishments actually, do punishments at the end of the day make children stop doing what they are doing wrong? Because that's one question to ask. But I mean, that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking extensively about is you calling me to tell me what punishment you can never forget. And of course, did he make you stop that thing that you did wrong? I want to know. 0705 6900 is the number to call me on. 0705 6900 It's a Family Matters right here on the Super Breakfast Show. Well, there is one that I remember. And that is why up until tomorrow, I will never go out and not come back on time. Yes. So this one happened. I mean, when they say pikin when no allow mama sleep, he safe, he no go put head for bed at all. So this was me, youthful exuberance. So I was 16, 17-ish. I had gone out with a friend of mine where I had so much fun. I mean, I think we went to church. From there, we went to another friend's house. So I went to another friend's house. Oh. Her mom was there, and maybe I would fault her mom a bit for not saying, "Gift, yeah, come here, so be going back home. Look at the time, your mommy will be expecting you." So at 17, so it was me and my friend. I think, what were we doing? I can't remember. We were in a house and we're just gisting, chit-chatting. I was watching a movie. Yes, I remember the name of the movie. Was it not one of those cartoons or something? I was watching a movie. Hey, I remember. High School Musical. It was High School Musical. Oh, not that I never watched High School Musical at home. Oh. No, don't get me wrong. I had watched High School Musical. And for some reason, she was like, "Oh, let's watch it again." And I sat down there and I was watching High School Musical. And I did not know when the time reached 10 o'clock. And my curfew was 7 o'clock. Because my mom knew I was going to church. And she knew I was going to come back with a couple of my friends at 8. So she was like, "Oh, at least my daughter will go reach house by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And then I didn't have a phone. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I don't watch High School Musical. We sang the song. We're all in this together. Dun, dun. Yes, we sang everything from start to finish. Tell me why. I just looked up after singing all the High School Musical song. The start of something new. It was the start of something new in my life because as I looked up, I saw 10 o'clock. I said, "Is the time correct?" She said, "Yes, it's correct." I opened the window everywhere. Pitch black. My mother was looking for me. My mother was looking for me. See, you know how you do corporal works of mercy? I just walked home. I just got to the house. Stood at the door for about 5 straight minutes. Could not knock. Finally, I summoned the courage. I knocked on the door. I opened it. My mother saw me. Ha! I saw my mother's face. I saw my mother was boiling. My siblings already looking at me like, "Hey, today is today. They will beat. They will beat." My mother didn't say anything. Oh. She didn't say anything. She just said, "Where are you coming from?" I said, "Mommy, I went to go." I explained everything. She said, "Oh yeah, go back to where you are coming from." I said, "Mommy, no." I said, "Go back to where you're coming from. Because I've told you about coming into this house." And this is not her wanting to beat me because she felt that, "Oh, yeah, she have done something wrong. I'll beat you." It's that you made me worried. You made me worried. And I've warned you several times to not do this. You've done it. My mother said, "Okay," outside that day. My mom did not sleep. Neither did I sleep. She asked me to not enter the house. I stayed by the side of the kitchen. And the kitchen was just a bit like when you come out of the main door, you go into the kitchen next. I stayed in the kitchen till 5 a.m. My mom did not touch me, but she wanted me to pay attention to that lesson of you not coming back home late. From there on, 7 o'clock, anywhere I am, I'm heading to my house. So that punishment alone made me realize I can't even stay out too late. Except I call somebody at home that I'm coming late, or this is what it is, or ahead of time. When I even became an adult, staying out late is like, "I beg, let me just go home. I beg, what am I looking for?" I was like, "Let's go home. Let me go. I'm always wanting to go home. I'm always wanting to go home, at least a little early." But I want to know, what was that punishment that made you, that deterred you from committing that crime again? What is the most memorable one? Call me 0705 6900927. That is the number to call. 0705 6900927. Call me, let me know what you think, or let me know what your punishment was, and did it deter you from wanting to do that again? All right, calling. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Well, call me back. 0705 6900927. Or you can call me on 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711 is yet another number to call me on. Let's see who's calling. Ha! Why is the network doing the most? Why are you doing the most? Well, I mean, it's this corporal punishment that or physical punishment, or a punishment that involves hitting someone. I mean, it's often spanking, beating up. But let's see who's calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good morning. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Ayomide. I'm calling from Ajegunle.
Ayomide from Ajegunle. All right, Ayomide, tell me, what is that punishment that you cannot forget in a hurry? Oh, Ayomide, call me back. Ayomide, call me back. Well, I mean, what did you do, first of all? Because I really want to know what you did. Did you stay out late? Did you... Oh, I'm seeing a message right here on WhatsApp. Okay, it says... Oh, good morning, gifted goddess. How are you doing? I'm very well. Thank you for asking. Well, I don't want to call. Why? Okay, but let me see. Let me read the content of this message. Oh, interesting. It says, good morning, gifted goddess. I don't want to call because I'm in a really noisy place. But the punishment that I remember my dad doing to me was waking me up at 1 a.m. to give me the beating of my life. Ha. Is that good or bad? Well, what I did wrong was that he caught me smoking at the backyard of our house. And after that beating, I never, never is a capital letter, I never smoked again. Till now, I would never pick up a cigarette. Interesting. This is quite interesting. Because, I mean, you know that is one vice that can destroy you. That is one vice that is not pleasing to God. That is one vice that can literally ruin your life. Literally, your financial status would be on the verge of ending because of smoking. But let's see who's calling. Hello, good morning. Well, I am if that's you, call me back. Or if not, please by all means call me back. 0705 6900927. Well, Chike from Okoko Michael. That is interesting. Really interesting. I mean, you should have called, but you said you're in a loud place, so fine by me. But your father did something amazing for you if you didn't know. Like that beating that he did. I'm sure maybe other ways would have helped, but would he have helped you as a child to actually stop? Because you were 17 and you were smoking. And I don't want to ask if it's your first or your third or how you got the vice or who you spoke to or what set of friends. But the fact that you never did it again and it's something that you would never do, it applauds the cause, right? It worked. Because now you would have been smoking all around Lagos. But, I mean, yeah. That is that. Well, 22 minutes past the 10 o'clock hour. Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7. So I'm asking this question today. What is that one punishment that you cannot forget in a hurry that either your mom or your dad, or let's even open the onion, or in school, a punishment that you cannot forget from school? Because that's another one. Have you cut grass before? Have you washed the toilet? Ooh, all those toilets in school. No. Tell me what you did that made you wash toilets in school, especially if you were attending a public school. Lord God Almighty. Oh, yeah. I don't want to remember. It never happened to me though. Never did happen to me. But yeah, but if it happened to you, I want to know the punishment that led you to getting the most memorable, bad memory, of course, memorable punishment ever. 0705 6900927. Well, or you can call me on 0802 502 7711. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is John Rudy from Lagos.
John from Lagos. All right, John, tell me, what is that one punishment that you cannot forget in a hurry?
They were numerous. I can't even count.
Hey, John, you were a stubborn child. Were you stubborn?
The thing is this, my father he's a policeman. He doesn't take nonsense.
Hey, no nonsense, daddy. Love it.
So, there's something I want to say, like, the whole book, the wisest book, the book that cannot be outdated. Yes, the Bible.
Yes.
The Bible says,
spread the rod and spoil the child. Absolutely.
Right. And train up a child in the way he should go. And
when he's old, he will never depart from it.
Yes. This wisdom, it can never be outdated. Yes, sir. So, if if you if you didn't start that work early with your children, it will not be, you know, it will not be easy.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to say, I'm saying this because of the point you raised, that when you beat a child and it continue with that behavior, yes, sir, you did start early.
Oh, I see. I
yes,
see.
Sir. So putting that fear in them not to do wrong is very necessary.
Okay.
Earlier, you see. So my parents, they help us a lot. We grew up in the ghetto. Yes, sir. So there were so many vices. Even some of my childhood friends that we grew up together, some of them, they end up becoming thieves. They killed some of themselves.
Wow.
So that I know.
Wow.
You see, so it was my parents, most of the time my father's discipline that kept me where I am today.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that point. Thank you so much for
thank
that.
you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Well, I mean, he said that, of course, him in comparison to other people that were in the same hood, whose parents maybe did not even discipline them enough, their lives didn't turn out good. Some of them died in the process. You see? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Well, you can call me back. I have just about 4 minutes to go on the Family Matters today. Family Matter conversation today, 0705-6900927. What is that for it? And that punishment is literally lasting in your head. But you know that there's you punishing and going overboard with the punishment, though, especially for the parents. But let's see who's calling. Hello, good morning. Well, this person has been trying to call this number. Well, you can also call me on 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711 is also another number to call me on. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Michael from Orile.
Okay, Michael from Orile. All right, Michael, talk to me.
Actually, I attended a boarding school.
Okay.
So my senior secondary school days, I attended a boarding school. So I remember one time in my dormitory, there are hours you can go out and there are hours you cannot, like, you remain inside.
Yeah.
So I disobeyed orders one night.
Okay.
So throughout the next week, I was made to clean the school poultry.
You're made to clean what?
The school poultry, right? There was a poultry.
The poultry. Ha.
Yeah. But it was like a blessing in disguise because I got many eggs.
You're not a serious person, Michael. Michael said it was a blessing in disguise because I got too many eggs. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Gipsy. It's Samuel calling back.
Oh, Samuel calling back. All right, Samuel, talk to me.
Oh, yeah. One of the things, like the question you raised, that some children still go back to the habit.
Yeah.
So one of the things that made me to stop, if I may share my experience, after the beating, the flogging, my mother has to call me. She showed me love. She let me she let me understand the bad of it.
Right.
She explained a lot of things. She bought some things for me. She was like, "Oh, it's because I love you. That's why I do it. I don't want you to in the future. This will affect your life."
Right.
When she said that, I had to calm, and I realized that this. So, like some parents today, they don't care. They will beat and beat and beat. After the beating, call the children. Call
them to order.
Call them to order. Show them love. Tell them the reason why you beat them. The reason why you want them to stop what they are doing.
And to be better.
See, everything about talking, beating and beating them. I think there's some parents still send the children away from the house.
Okay. True that.
You understand? So that's my only contribution.
All right. Thank you so much, Michael, yet again calling us and being a part of this conversation. But yes, I'm calling. I'm asking. I'm calling on you to calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Please turn off your radio. All right, can you hear me?
My name is Abraham.
Abraham. Where are you calling me from, Abraham?
I'm fine from Sele.
Sele. All right, Abraham. Can you walk away completely from your radio set? I can hear the background.
My own case was, it doesn't really happen to me as a person.
Okay.
But a close friend and a brother. Which I can never forget in my life.
Oh, tell me about it.
Then we were so young, and we used to play particularly towards evening. So my brother touched one of our girl's friends' breast. You understand?
He did wrong
So
by
the
doing
father
that.
was my uncle. Learned about it.
And then
So
beat him.
we thought it was a forgotten issue. So after some days, my uncle Nana is the father.
Yeah.
Took the mortar, for pounding yam. He loaded the water with water, filled to the brim. But after some days, so when we were just playing, and that my brother, he forgot about the incident
that he had done.
Yeah. So my uncle just caught him suddenly and turned his head upside down inside the water.
That is.
So the boy started drinking that water.
Hey.
He was there drinking. It was later my mom now run after to save that boy. Everybody was shocked. So it was an incident that none of us that grew up together will ever forget.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for telling me that. Of course, he had done something